you will have a roller and a flap. So that means I put the roller on the tap and the flap down. When I start the machine, the only thing I have is to follow what happens here. So that means I just put my head here, the flap is down, and I'm working here. Just have to check how deep I want to work, and let the treatment go up. You see, it shows you the direction of the movement, and shows you that as you are on the bottom of the buttocks, you lift up and go back here. We now can talk about the revolution. Why? Because we took these two technologies and we make a new one from these two technologies. So that means we used to have the rollers, we used to have the flaps, and now today we can present you the new treatment head which associates the roll and the flaps. So that means we'll take all the good from both of these technology, make it all in one. So here, what you can see about the mobilization. So you see, we can take the skin fold and we can have, thanks to the treatment head, a specific stimulation. When we will talk about all the beauty protocols, I don't know if everybody know that, but we had to do with the old generation to do maneuvers to help the machine to do its work. Today, you will see that all what we've done, we don't need to have any more maneuvers because the treatment head will do all the maneuvers for yourself. So once again, you'll be more regular. It's easier to do it, and we're quite sure that people will use it very well now because the machine will do everything. And now we have it. That means in the brand new machine, we also have the TR30, which is motorized today. So that means in small areas, we'll be able to work with this kind of technology. And I'm particularly thinking of around in the neck, around the head, and even for small scars, we now can use the TR30 earlier than we used to have. So the thing is also, before we had only the symptoms inside the device. Today we have, as usual, the different symptoms, but we also have specific protocols. So that means you will find some protocols for fibromyalgia, for lymphedema, for even irritable bowel symptoms, inflammatory scar, of course, poor circulation. So that means you have more than 26 new protocols inside the device. Here is some movies that show you the treatment head working on patients. With the previous generation, we used to work specifically on fat storage and specifically on cellulite and then on loose skin. And when we have a session of treatment, we take some time, like 10 minutes, for example, to fight against fat storage, 10 minutes to work to fight and smooth the cellulite, and maybe 10 or 15 minutes to work on loose skin. Today, we won't have to do that anymore because when you use the new treatment head and the new Cellular M6, you will have all these three effects on the same times. Today, if you do a treatment of 30 minutes, that means that you will have 30 minutes while you are fighting against fat storage. On the same time, you will have 30 minutes when you smooth the cellulite. And once again, on the same time, you will have 30 minutes fighting against loose skin and firming the skin. So that means the session will be third time what we used to have before. So that's why we will see on the study we have results in the fastest way. So we have discovered after only 3 sessions that we have such already nice results, and we have up to 3.4 centimeters on waistline loose, on waistline circumference. On the same time, we have a good result, like 67% to smooth orange peel skin, and on the same time, once again, we have a good result on firming. That is only after 3 sessions, and we have seen after 12 sessions that the result went up to 5.2 centimeters when I'm talking about the waistline circumference, up to 99% for the cellulite and 84% for the firm skin. But on the same time, we wanted to have scientific information. So that's why we did have some assessment, and the first I can present you is the derm scan study, when we can see what happens in the skin in the first layer. Here what you can see is a layer, a cut of the skin. What we can see is when you do the examination, on the first one, you see there is a lot of black places. That means there is nothing in the skin that can give the ultrasound back. And only after 3 sessions, you see that the green part is increasing, and after 12 sessions, we can find the green part all over. So that means that inside the dermis, we can increase the density of this part of the connective tissue. That's the first thing. And we have a second thing I can show you. It's about the cellulite. If you look at these pictures, the first one, the blue points are actually the hole in the skin. So we had a lot of cellulite we see on the session 0. After 3 sessions, you already see that the blue points are reduced, and at the end we have almost, well, a lot less of blue points. So that means we have a lot less holes in the skin. If I have less holes in the skin, that means I have less cellulite visible on the skin.